Throughout 2014, we're celebrating our 25th anniversary as a publicly traded company. We've certainly come a long way. We're excited about the opportunities ahead to continue providing valuable jobs, producing valued products, and sustaining our forest for future generations to enjoy. Our engagement with the community and many stakeholders in Alachua County, Florida, shows how these opportunities can benefit us all.
One of the things about Gainesville that makes it such a great place to live is it's a college town. It's a major research university. There's a nice rural atmosphere. At the same time, it's a very sophisticated citizenry. There's also a poverty level in Gainesville that's really not acceptable.
Gainesville is actually a tale of two cities. We have a very underserved population in East Gainesville.
Gainesville West seems to be developing, and that's where the people that have jobs move to. And East Gainesville has not received those same opportunities.
I've been in Gainesville over 70 years. The community that I grew up in on the east side of town is filled with people who love each other, who care for each other, and are seeking a better lifestyle. We are still living on a side of town that doesn't have basic infrastructure.
Since the downturn in the economy, the east side of the county was forgotten. Jobs have moved away, plants have closed. My family's had to reach out all over the nation to find employment. We can preserve that family unit if we have more job opportunity right here.
Envision Alachua is a planning process to create opportunities for the local community. Envision Alachua is a first of its kind planning process on our 65,000 acres within Alachua County. We brought the entire community together to help shape a master plan for our holdings and help create additional opportunities within our local community.
Envision Alachua to them is to involve all the components of the community. Poor people, business people, the university. They listen to the people no matter who they are.
This plan belongs to the local community. It's being led by a diverse task force representing education, conservation, economic development, and the local neighborhoods.
The uniqueness of the plan is that it brought so many different people to the table. It wasn't just made up of one group of people. It was all inclusive of everyone in and around our community.
Community is not just a house and a corner that you live on. Community to me means all the people that live in that area being able to get along and get what they need.
The pillars of how this has always been built are economic development, environment, and then the social aspect with our local community.
In order to have a thriving community, we know that we have to have education, businesses, environmental concerns, we have to have growth, we have to have all of those things.
I think this is the most important project going on right now in the state of Florida. If approved, the plan will link conservation and economic development to provide opportunities for all residents of Alachua County. And here's how. 87% of our lands in Alachua County will go in permanent conservation, never to be developed. And on the remaining acreage, we'll have 15.5 million square feet of economic development assets and 10,500 residential units. With having the homes all be within a half-mile walking distance to the employment uses, my hope is after this project is approved, this will become the model for community engagement within the state of Florida.
They put the emphasis on creating jobs, and they want to do that both with manufacturing and the agricultural sector, and that's where they work with not only the University of Florida but Santa Fe Community College, because they are working on opportunities for training the folks east of Gainesville.
Education is the answer to all the problems, and I don't mean four-year education. I mean education at all levels.
The approach was an opportunity for anybody from the GED to the PhD.
Candidly, this project would not make sense without the local presence of the University of Florida. This is all about job creation. We are working in partnership with the university for the recruitment of many industries, including agriculture, advanced manufacturing, and distribution. And our big issue in the state of Florida over the next 50 years is going to be conservation of our water resources. Our goal is to cut residential consumption by 50%.
We use a lot of culinary water to water our lawns. Plum Creek's attitude when they go into their development, if people want green lawns, they won't be able to use culinary water.
They understand water quality. Because what good is the future generation without a good quality water supply? But also they understand quality conservation. When you look at the amount of property that they're willing to set aside for conservation in Alachua County, it's greater than all previous transactions of conservation combined.
When I was a little girl, I didn't think we would get here. The opportunities offered to our kids as this project goes along will be far greater than those that I had.
Opportunity to me is the chance to save an entire community. I believe that this is the greatest plan to change that mindset of development into a positive mindset of what development can and will be in the future.
Here's a company that is putting ideas and sustainability and jobs before they talk about even building houses. It's really refreshing. I think it has a lot of people energized and excited about what Plum Creek is trying to do.
One of our task force members always says to me that we'll know that this project's been successful in 50 years if East Gainesville is just known as Gainesville.